Most men are busy, but they are not getting anywhere. They spend their days answering emails, scrolling through news, and talking to people who do not matter. A successful man knows that his energy is like a battery. If he wastes it on small things, he will not have any left for the big things. You do not need more time. You need to stop wasting the time you have. You need to learn how to point your energy at one goal and keep pushing until it is finished. This is the law of focus. It is the ability to take all your power and move it in one direction until you break through the wall. If you look at the titans of history, they were not doing 20 things at once. They were doing one thing with more intensity than anyone else on earth. They built their lives like a factory. A factory does not try to make 1,000 different products at the same time. It sets up a line and produces one thing with perfect efficiency. You must do the same with your life. For the next 60 days, you are going to stop being a drifter who reacts to everything and start being an industrialist who commands his output. You are going to take control of your daily routine and treat your energy like gold. The first step in this process is to kill the lie of being busy. Being busy is often just a way to hide from the hard work. It is easy to spend all day doing small tasks that do not matter because it makes you feel like you are doing something. But a Titan knows that 10 hours of small tasks are worth nothing compared to 1 hour of deep, focused work on a main goal. You must audit your day and find the leaks. Every time you check your phone for no reason, you are leaking energy. Every time you start a project and do not finish it, you are leaking energy. You must plug these holes if you want to build enough pressure to move the machine. You must choose one definite goal. This is what I call your main engine. If you have 5 engines all trying to pull you in different directions, you will stay exactly where you are. You must unhook the 4 that do not matter and put all your fuel into the one that does. This requires you to be ruthless. You have to say no to good ideas so that you can say yes to the great idea. For the next 60 days, if a task does not directly build your main engine, it is a distraction. You must treat distractions like a poison that will kill your success. The world is full of people who want to steal your time. They want to talk to you about their problems. They want to ask for your opinion, and they want to pull you into their drama. You must build a wall around your work hours. When you are in your laboratory, the door is locked. You do not answer the phone, you do not check messages, and you do not talk to anyone who is not part of the production. This is not being rude, it is being professional. You are a man on a mission, and a man on a mission does not have time to wander off the path to talk to every drifter he meets. Your morning routine is the most important part of your day. It is the time when you set the rhythm for your energy. Most men wake up and immediately hand their focus to the world by checking their phones. They start their day in a reactive state, letting other people tell them what to think about. You must stop this. For the next 60 days, the first hour of your day is sacred. You use it to plan your strikes and fuel your mind. You wake up, you state your goal, and you start on your most difficult task immediately. If you win the morning, the rest of the day will fall into place. You must also learn how to finish what you start. The world is full of half-finished buildings and half-written books. These are monuments to men who had focus but no discipline. A Titan does not stop when he is tired. He stops when the job is done. There is a specific power that comes from finishing a task. It builds your self-respect and it sends a signal to your subconscious that you are a closer. Every time you leave a task unfinished, you are training yourself to be a failure. Every time you finish a task, you are training yourself to be a winner, be a finisher. Direction is more important than speed. It does not matter how fast you are running if you are running in the wrong direction. Before you start your day, you must be absolutely certain where you are going. You must have a blueprint. Spend 5 minutes every night writing down exactly what you will do the next day. When you wake up, you do not have to think. You just have to execute. This saves your mental energy for the actual work. You are the general and the soldier at the same time. The general makes the plan at night, and the soldier carries it out in the morning. We must talk about the law of momentum. It takes a massive amount of energy to get a steam engine moving from a dead stop, but once it is at full speed, it can crash through a brick wall without slowing down. Focus is what builds that momentum. When you work on the same goal every single day without fail, you are building a force that becomes unstoppable. This is why the 60-day window is so important. It is the time required to get your engine to top speed. If you stop for even one day, you lose the heat and you have to start all over again. Stay consistent. A solid mental attitude is required to keep your focus. When things go wrong, and they will, the drifter gets frustrated and loses his focus. He starts looking for excuses and someone to blame. The Titan stays calm and keeps his eyes on the goal. He knows that a problem is just a mechanical issue that needs a mechanical solution. He does not let his emotions break his rhythm. He stays in the vibration of success, knowing that his persistent effort will eventually find a way over, under, or through the obstacle. Your focus is your shield against the chaos of the world. To master your energy, you must also master your body. You cannot have high-level focus in a low-level body. If you eat trash and do not move, your mind will be foggy and your energy will be weak. You are an industrial machine, and machines need the right fuel and regular maintenance. For the next 60 days, treat your body like the high-performance tool it is. Get enough sleep, eat food that gives you energy, and move your body every day. When your physical engine is strong, your mental focus becomes sharp like a laser. You must learn the power of the deep work session. Most men work in shallow bursts of 10 minutes between distractions. They never reach the state of flow where the real breakthroughs happen. You must schedule blocks of time, at least 90 minutes, where you do nothing but your most important work. No breaks, no water, no talking. Just you and the task. In these 90 minutes, you will get more done than most people do in a week. This is the industrialization of focus. It is the ability to produce high-quality output at a massive scale. Control your environment or it will control you. If your workspace is messy, your mind will be messy. If you are surrounded by people who are lazy, you will become lazy. You must create an environment that forces you to be successful. Clean your desk, organize your files, and surround yourself with reminders of your goal. You are the architect of your own laboratory. Make it a place where focus is the only option. When you step into your workspace, your brain should automatically switch into production mode. As you reach the end of this 60-day protocol, you will notice that you are no longer the same man. You will have a level of focus that other people find intimidating. You will move with a purpose that makes the world step aside. You have built a momentum that is now doing the work for you. You are no longer chasing success. You are a success in motion. The riches, the power, and the status you want are just the natural results of the energy you have directed and the work you have finished. The calendar is going to move regardless of what you do. In 60 days, you can be exactly where you are now, or you can be at the top of your field. The only difference is how you control your energy. Stop wasting your life on things that do not matter. Stop being a drifter in a world of titans. Pick your goal, build your routine, and do the hard work until it is finished. The forge is hot, the blueprints are ready, and the clock is ticking. Take control of your focus today, and you will own your future tomorrow. You must realize that focus is a muscle. At first, it will be hard to stay on one task for more than a few minutes. Your brain will scream for a distraction. It will want the quick hit of dopamine from a notification or a snack. You must be the master of your impulses. Every time you feel the urge to look away and you choose to stay focused, you are making your muscle stronger. Within a few weeks, you will be able to sit in a room for hours and produce work that would take others months. This is the competitive edge. Most people are weak-minded. If you can become strong-minded, you have no competition. Let us discuss the law of the single strike. A man who tries to chop down a tree by hitting it once in 10 different places will never see it fall. But the man who hits the same spot 1,000 times will eventually bring the giant down. This is how you must approach your goals. Do not scatter your effort. Find the most vulnerable point in your path to success and strike it every single day with everything you have. This precision is what separates the winners from the dreamers. The dreamers talk about the whole forest. The winners focus on the tree right in front of them until it is on the ground. You must have an industrial integrity for your time. This means you do not sell your hours cheaply. Most men give away their time to anyone who asks for it. They go to meetings that could have been emails. They listen to gossip that does not serve them. You must value your time more than you value your money. You can always make more money, but you cannot make more time. Treat every hour like a piece of raw material that must be turned into a finished product. If you waste an hour, you have wasted a part of your life that you will never get back. Be a miser with your time and a titan with your results. In the second month of your focus protocol, you will encounter the wall of boredom. The excitement of the new plan will wear off, and the daily grind will start to feel heavy. This is where the drifters quit. They think the magic is gone, and they go looking for a new project to give them a fresh spark. But the Titan knows that the boredom is the sign of progress. It means the work has become a habit. It means you are in the middle of the long, steady pull that leads to victory. You do not need a spark. You need a steady flame. Push through the boredom with the cold discipline of a machine. Your focus must be supported by a mastermind circle. You cannot stay focused if the people you spend your time with are always trying to distract you. You need peers who respect your work and who are also on their own missions. When you see others working hard and staying focused, it makes it easier for you to do the same. If your current circle is pulling you down, you must have the courage to walk alone for a while. It is better to be alone and moving forward than to be in a group that is standing still. Your environment is either a wind at your back or a weight on your shoulders. Choose wisely. I want you to look at your daily routine as a manufacturing process. From the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, every action should be part of the system. You have a time for work, a time for maintenance, and a time for planning. When you live by a system, you take the guesswork out of success. You stop asking, "What should I do now?" And you start saying, "The system says, I do this now." This removes the emotional exhaustion of making decisions all day. You save your mental power for solving the big problems, not for deciding when to eat lunch. The final stage of focus is total occupation of your goal. You should think about your goal so much that it starts to appear in your dreams. You should be so focused that you stop noticing the small problems of the world. When you reach this level of intensity, you are manifesting your success on a cellular level. You are no longer working toward a goal. You are the goal in the process of becoming physical. The world has no choice but to provide the riches you have already claimed in your mind. This is the industrial wisdom of the greats. They focused until the vision was more real than the room they were sitting in. I have seen men transform their entire lives in 60 days. I have seen them go from being broke and confused to being wealthy and commanded. The only thing they changed was their focus. They stopped leaking energy. They stopped listening to losers. They started treating their time like a professional asset. They became industrialists of their own lives. You have the same power within you. You have the same 24 hours that Rockefeller and Ford had. The question is not whether you have the potential. The question is whether you have the discipline to point that potential in one direction and never look back. The forge is ready. The blueprints are on the table. The staff of your subconscious is waiting for your orders. Do not let another day slip through your fingers like sand. Take hold of your energy and direct it with the power of a titan. Be the man who finishes the job. Be the man who controls his day. Be the man who stays solid when the world is shaking. For the next 60 days, do the hard work first. Kill the distractions. Stay focused. The empire you want is waiting for you to build it. Step into the vibration of victory and stay there until the job is done. Your time is now. Every morning when you look in the mirror, remind yourself that you are the governor of your focus. No one can steal your time unless you give it away. No one can distract you unless you allow it. You are the master of your own attention. Use it like a high-powered tool to build the life you deserve. The world is full of people who are waiting for something to happen. Do not be one of them. Be the man who makes things happen. Be the man of controlled direction. Be the man of iron focus. The riches, the power, and the legacy are yours if you are strong enough to take them. Now go to work. Remember that the highest form of human power is the ability to sustain a single thought to the exclusion of all others. This is what Napoleon Hill called a definite chief aim. It is the anchor of your entire mental factory. Without it, you are just a collection of random parts. With it, you are a powerful machine. Spend tonight clarifying that aim. Write it down in simple words. For the next 60 days, that aim is your God. You serve it with your time, your energy, and your focus. When you are that committed, the universe itself becomes your partner in production. Do not be afraid of the silence that comes with focus. Many men are afraid to be alone with their thoughts, so they fill their lives with noise and busyness. But the silence is where the power is. In the silence, you can hear the memos from your subconscious. In the silence, you can see the flaws in your plan. Embrace the isolation that comes with greatness. You are building something that the average man cannot understand, so do not expect the average man to support you. You are a titan in the making. The noise of the world is for the drifters. The silence of the forge is for the kings. As you move forward, keep your integrity as an industrialist. If you say you will work for 4 hours, work for 4 hours. Do not cheat yourself. Every time you break a promise to yourself, you weaken your mental foundation. But every time you keep a promise, you become more solid. You are building a reputation with yourself that will eventually manifest as a reputation with the world. Success is not a gift. It is a mechanical result of consistent, focused action. You have the blueprints, you have the power, you have the time. The only thing left to do is to execute. Stay in the vibration. Understand that the most dangerous thief in the world is not the man who breaks into your home. It is the minor priority that steals your focus from your major goal. Most men fail because they try to be good at 20 different things, and they end up being mediocre at all of them. To be a titan, you must be willing to be bad at the things that do not matter so that you can be superior at the one thing that does. You must have the courage to let the lawn go uncurbed or the social invitation go unanswered if it means your main engine keeps turning. You are not a social director. You are an industrialist. Every bit of energy you spend trying to please everyone is energy stolen from your empire. The drifter lives in a state of constant mental fog because he never makes a final decision. He keeps his options open, which is just another way of saying he keeps his exits open. A titan closes the exits. When you point your energy in one direction, you must burn the ships behind you. This is the mechanical secret of total execution. When there is no way to go back, the mind finds a way to move forward that it never knew existed. Your focus becomes absolute when it is backed by the necessity of survival. For the next 60 days, act as if your very life depends on the completion of your main task. This level of intensity will shock your system into a higher state of production. We must discuss the law of the secondary gain. Many men stay busy with small tasks because they get a small, cheap feeling of safety from them. It is safe to answer emails. It is safe to organize your files. It is safe to talk about the work. But it is dangerous to actually do the hard work, because that is where you can fail. You must stop seeking the secondary gain of safety and start seeking the primary gain of achievement. The hard work is the only work that pays the big dividends. If you find yourself avoiding a specific task, that is the exact task that will move your engine the furthest. Go toward the resistance. That is where the power is. Consider the vibration of the finisher's room. In every great factory, there is a final inspection area where the finished product is checked before it is sent to the world. You must have an internal finisher's room for your day. Before you close your eyes at night, you must ask, did I produce a finished product today, or did I just move raw materials around? Moving material is not enough. You must have something done, even if it is just one chapter, one contract, or one clear decision. You must have a result. This habit of daily completion builds an industrial momentum that eventually becomes a tidal wave. You are not paid for your effort, you are paid for your finished results. Your energy is a closed-loop system. If you allow leaks of anger, jealousy, or petty competition, you are reducing the pressure available for your main engine. This is why a Titan maintains a stoic reserve. When someone tries to bait you into an argument, they are trying to steal your fuel. Do not let them. Smile, nod, and go back to your laboratory. Your silence is your power. Every time you refuse to react to a distraction, you are reclaiming that energy for your production. You will find that the more you focus on your own work, the less you care about what anyone else is doing. This is the state of vibrational sovereignty. You are the only source of your own motion. Let us look at the maintenance of the master tools. Your tools are your mind, your time, and your routine. If you do not sharpen these tools, the work becomes harder and the results become duller. Sharpening your mind means feeding it with the high-grade information of the giants who came before you. Sharpening your time means auditing your schedule every 7 days to remove the new leaks that have appeared. Sharpening your routine means being more precise with your hours today than you were yesterday. You are a craftsman of success. A craftsman never blames his tools because he is the one responsible for keeping them in top condition. In the final 30 days of your protocol, you must practice the law of the extra hour. When you feel like you have done enough, do 1 hour more. This extra hour is where the pure profit is made. The first 7 hours are for maintenance. The 8th hour is for the empire. It is in this hour of voluntary overtime that you prove to the infinite intelligence that you are serious. You are going beyond the average man's limit. This builds a mechanical resilience that will keep you going when the market gets tough. You are training yourself to be a high-output machine that does not know how to quit. The static of the world is always trying to drown out the music of your vision. You will hear people talking about the bad economy or the lack of opportunity. These are the voices of the drifters who are looking for an excuse to stop. You must have selective hearing. When you are focused, you only hear the sounds that help you build. You hear the click of a gear falling into place. You hear the hum of a steady routine. You hear the silence of a job well done. If a sound does not harmonize with your main goal, it is just noise. Tune it out. Your mission is too important to be interrupted by the opinions of those who aren't even in the arena. Your subconscious foreman is a master of patterns. If you give him a pattern of start and stop, he will build a life of start and stop. If you give him a pattern of total focus, he will build a life of total achievement. This is why you cannot afford to have a day off from your attitude. Even on your day of rest, you maintain your winning vibration. You rest with the same intensity that you work. You rest to recover your energy for the next strike, not to escape from your life. A Titan does not need a vacation from his mission because his mission is the source of his greatest joy. I noticed that the most successful industrialists had a ritual of the single point. At the start of every work block, they would stare at a single point on the wall for 60 seconds. They were training their eyes and their minds to stay on one thing. This is a mechanical anchor. It tells the brain that for the next 90 minutes, nothing else exists. Try this. It is a simple tool to lock the gears into place. When your eyes stay still, your mind stays still. When your mind stays still, your power builds. This is the industrialization of concentration. It is the ability to point your total self at a single objective until it yields. You must also master the law of the clean break. When the workday is over, it is over. You do not carry the stress of the factory into your home. You shut down the engines properly. This allows the heat to dissipate and the staff of your subconscious to begin the nightly maintenance. If you stay in a state of low-level stress all night, you will wake up with a carbonized mind, full of soot and friction. A clean break allows for a fresh start. You wake up on day 40 with the same crisp energy you had on day 1. This is how you sustain a high-level focus for a lifetime without burning out. Finally, realize that your focus is a test of character. The universe is not going to give you the riches you want until you prove that you can handle the responsibility of a focused mind. If you cannot control your own attention for 60 minutes, how can you expect to control a business or a fortune? Your ability to direct your energy is the measure of your worth in the industrial world. By building this focus, you are qualifying yourself for the next level of power. You are showing the world that you are a man of high internal pressure who can be trusted with the heavy machinery of success. The forge is your testing ground. Every hour of focus is a blow of the hammer. You are shaping your destiny out of the raw iron of your time. Do not settle for a rough draft of a life. Build a masterpiece. Build a machine that runs with perfect precision. Build an empire that is founded on the unshakable rock of your own focus. For the next 60 days, do not look to the left or the right. Look only at your goal. Move toward it with the cold certainty of a machine. The world belongs to the man who can focus. Today, that man is you. Stay in the vibration. Stay in the power. Stay iron. Understand that the greatest men are not those who never failed, but those whose focus was so strong that failure was merely a necessary adjustment. When a machine in a factory fails, the industrialist does not throw the whole factory away. He investigates the mechanical cause, he fixes the part, and he restarts the production. This is how you must treat your own bad days. If you lose focus for an hour, do not throw away the whole day. Fix your mind, restart your routine, and get back to work immediately. The sovereignty of the machine is more important than the mistake of the moment. You must develop a hunger for the hard task. Most people start their day with the easiest thing to get it out of the way. This is a fatal error. By the time they get to the hard work, their focus battery is already drained. You must do the hard work first. In the morning, when your pressure is highest, you must tackle the most difficult, most important task on your blueprint. This is the Titan strike. Once the hard task is done, the rest of the day feels like a downhill run. You build a momentum of victory that carries you through the evening. The man who eats the frog first thing in the morning never has to worry about it for the rest of the day. Think about the law of the compound focus. If you improve your focus by just 1% every day, you will not just be 60% better in 2 months. You will be twice the man you are today. This is geometric growth. Every time you push through a distraction, you are making it easier to push through the next one. You are building a mental infrastructure that supports higher and higher levels of output. Within a year, you will be producing work that seems like magic to the average drifter. But there is no magic. There is only the cumulative result of a mind that refused to be scattered. As you approach the finish line of this 60-day protocol, you will feel a sense of unshakable authority. You will realize that you are no longer chasing success. Success is a byproduct of the man you have become. You have built the factory. The products are now coming off the line automatically. You have tuned the engine. The speed is now effortless. You have mastered the focus. The riches are now inevitable. You are a titan of controlled direction. The world is your raw material, and your focus is the tool that shapes it. Step into your kingdom and command your results. The work is done. The victory is yours. Stay solid. Stay successful. Stay iron.